Let's have a look at using web-based feed readers. Web-based readers are websites running applications within your browser that aggregate your selected feeds into one place. Some examples of web-based readers include Google Reader, Bloglines, and Yahoo. The advantage of using a web-based reader is that all of the feed information is stored online. That means it's available to you on any computer or even smartphone that you're using that's connected to the web. All you have to do is point your browser to the address of the feed reader, sign in with your username and password, and all of your feeds will be visible from any computer. Let's have a look at using Bloglines to aggregate your feeds. To use the Bloglines service, you must create an account and then validate that account using a link in an email sent to you by the Bloglines website. It's no different from creating an account on any other website. Put in your email address, put in a password, put in the screen capture words, and then you're done. Once you have created your account, and you see I've already created mine, then you can go back to the Bloglines site, and that's just bloglines.com, log in, and this is the screen you'll see. You can now start adding feeds by entering URLs, or you can add feeds to your Bloglines page using the RSS button on sites you come across that you want to keep current on. When you do first open Bloglines, you do see quite a lot of odds and ends here. I just think, just for now, just hide those additional features. You are subscribed by default to one Bloglines news. That's probably fine to keep. For now, we'll just click Add in the left-hand panel or frame to add a new feed. I'm going to put in the address of ProPublica and subscribe. When we do it this way, we see that ProPublica has quite a few different feeds. We're going to subscribe to the business feed. And I'm just going to accept all the defaults and click subscribe. And now I'm brought back to the home page with ProPublica Business in my list of feeds. You see it says I have 10 new items. When I create new feeds, I generally mark all of the existing items in the feed as red, because otherwise I feel I'll never catch up. So I just let all the old ones go, and I begin from now. After all, just because they're marked as red doesn't mean you can't still read them. Okay, now I'm going to open a new tab, and I'm going to go to the Guardian website. And because I'm using Firefox, I can use the RSS button in the address bar, click subscribe, and I'm going to choose Bloglines here. Remember, last time we chose live bookmarks, and these are the web-based readers. You could use Bloglines, My Yahoo, or Google. We're going to use Bloglines for now, and I'm going to click subscribe. That wants me to confirm my account on Bloglines. I don't think I can read that one, so I'm going to refresh it. That's better. All right, so here's the world news feed, and I'm just going to accept the defaults and choose subscribe. And now we have the world news feed, and you'll notice that the ProPublica feed has no number on it, and it's not bold. That means there's nothing unread. But the Guardian feed still has 10 unread posts, and I'm going to mark them all as read. Okay, so now that's good. Now it's looking nice. I have found when using Internet Explorer that the adding by URL function works more reliably than using the RSS feed button within the site. So, for example, if we go to the 49ers website, if you we'll just click through and find the RSS link. So when I click the RSS link within the site and come down here to choose the feeds, I'll choose the news feed. Then I come to this page, which of course gives us just the subscribe within Internet Explorer, which is not what I want. If I want to subscribe with Bloglines, what I need to do is click Add and type in the website. So let's subscribe to 49ers.com. And then we can choose the feed. So I'll choose the news feed and click subscribe. And now we have the 49ers news feed. There's nothing current, but there's the news feed for the 49ers. So in Internet Explorer, find your website and then come back to Bloglines and put the URL in. You'll find it more effective. I found that most RSS feeds don't come through right using the button in the website. Deleting a feed on Bloglines is a little different from deleting the feed within the browser. To delete a feed on Bloglines, just click the edit button in the right-hand frame and drag the unwanted feed to the trash icon. Notice that you can also create and use folders to manage your feeds. When you're done, just click Finished to return to your feeds list. Another very popular web-based feed reader is Google Reader, to be found at google.com/reader. As with Bloglines, you must create a Google account to use the reader service. However, it is no longer necessary to have a Gmail account to use other Google services. You can use any email account to create a Google account. So that's good news. You can hang on to that Hotmail account you've had since 7th grade. Again, like Bloglines, once you've created an account, you can subscribe to feeds two ways. You can enter the URL of a feed you want, which is what I find to work best with Internet Explorer, or you can go to each website and add that feed from there using the RSS button. Again, that works better in Firefox. So I have Firefox active right now. I'm going to quickly show you both. It's very similar. So on Google Reader, click the Add a Subscription button. Again, I'm going to subscribe to ProPublica. And when you click Add, down here in Subscriptions comes the ProPublica feed. And just like in Bloglines, I'm going to mark all the existing ones as read. Then I'm going to come to another website over here. I'm going to go to one called PolitiFact. And I'll just use the RSS button in the address bar, although I could also use the subscribe to our RSS feeds here. I want the PolitiFact stories. And on this page, I'm going to use Google this time. And click subscribe now. And I want to add it to my Google Reader. And there's 10 stories there. I'm going to mark them all as read. And now I have PolitiFact and ProPublica. If I pull up Google Reader in Internet Explorer, we can see that if I add a subscription, right here, there it adds very easily. But again, if I want to add politifact.com, I get this wrong page, so I want to add it using the URL method as we did before. So again, just like Bloglines, in Internet Explorer, use the Add a Subscription button. Okay.